Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. Welcome to any new subscribers. It gives my heart good energy when I realize that you have subscribed to my channel. I hope you stay for a good long while. I am wanting to follow up. If you didn't watch my last two episodes on this cheater, my last two upload on this cheater's episode, please do that because it's what's leading into this topic. I wanted to discuss listening to a couple of interviews with the singer Omarion that was in the group B2K years ago, and how he came across so calm and so zen, and how he talked about peace and not in a relationship, but peace within you first, and then how you protect your peace. And that's how relationships thrive. And I just was interested in his conversation, and I thought I was going to do an upload just on that perspective, and maybe I might later, but when I just kind of Google searched him and I realized that he was in this relationship with a person by the name of April Jones. And when I researched her, all these names of celebrity men she had been with, like so many, it was to me skank, like seriously. Penis pollution for real. I mean, I'm sorry, but it was like, girl. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing that up is that I think that the perspective for Omarion and his approach to peace and the zen of the energy, I might do that separate because this really ties into the last post that I did, and that is that type of woman. So it's less about Omarion right now, it's more about April Jones. When I saw her dating history, it was sex subjective, meaning, come on in. I got sex to make you stick around for a while, kind of thing. That's how I look at that. It's impossible. To me, it's impossible to have so many high-level celebrity men by default. That is a plan. So here's her dating history. She dated Omarion from 2011, whom she has two beautiful boys with. Omarion from 2011 to 2016. Then the rapper The Game in 2016. So there you go. You were already dating because you were still with Omarion. So this is the nonsense I was talking about in my last video. There's no respect for the love. So in 2017, she was with Kevin Durant. So you couldn't stay with The Game for a year? Kevin Durant, the NBA player. You couldn't stay with him for a year? And then 2018, she was with Wiz Khalifa. So really what you're doing, you're sex spiraling. The next dude's dick, the next dude's dick. Well, anyway, this adult show. The next one, you just riding that thing, huh? Okay, whatever. And then there was um, what is this one that I have here? Oh, so then she dated Lil Fizz, who was also Amarion's singing partner in the B2K. So how you gonna date your friend's girl and she had two boys with that girl? He had two boys with that girl. Exactly. He had two boys with that girl. She dated him for 2 years, 2018 to 2020. Then she dated Dr. Dre. So she's moving up the income ladder. 2020 to 2022. Well, let's look at this. Dr. Dre was still married to Nicole, his beautiful Nicole, in 2020, that he was married to for 14 years. How'd you sneak in there? Skank, okay? I'm sorry, but this is what I'm saying. This is why the essence of the love. Now, you might say, well, in Hollywood, they do certain things. I'm talking about the natural essence of a love and appreciation and a love and honor of everyday people, is what I'm saying. Now, maybe they're not everyday people, and that's what they do in that part of the world. They're Sodom and Gomorrah. Maybe that's okay. But the soul can't separate that, is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The soul can't separate that. The soul can't separate that. And so then after Dr. Dre, she was with Taye Diggs. The same year she ended with Dr. Dre. So there was again overlap. there's overlap in all. She's already looking at the next available guy for however it's just skank nasty to me. Now, you can say what you want to say, and people say, well, Sheri, what does it matter? Two agreeing adults, and they probably have an arrangement for this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the natural love where there's just you wanting me and me wanting you. How could I possibly? So let's normalize it. Okay? Let's calm your energy, girl. Let's normalize it. Let's normalize it. If I'm in so I don't want to put myself in her because never would be. So let's just say I'm in a relationship with a guy like she was from 2011 to 2016, by which I have 2 baby boys, beautiful baby boys. I'm not in another relationship for a while. This is how you need to cleanse that energy. You need to cleanse that. You need to cleanse. I talked about in the first, go back and see the first 2 videos, the last 2 I posted. You have to cleanse that because you carried over. That's what they call baggage. They don't know what to call it, so they call it baggage. You haven't cleansed that other person out. You need to give a chance for even a possible reconciliation before you were onto the game in this case. So having said that, me as a person, I'm trying to say everyday people, me in that type of situation, I don't want another person around my children. And I'll make a reasonable request to him that he doesn't do it either. Don't bring other women around our children. And I'm not going to bring other men around our children unless the relationship will be solidified for a long. I don't want my children to be confused about all these bitches and hoes. Okay. So when you have them, keep them around the family structure, your mother, your father, your relatives. Don't bring them, don't even drive by, drop that something off to food or dinner. Don't with my children in the car. I will ask for it in that same kind of way. And I'll say the same. I'll do the same. Ain't no man gonna be around your boys. You're their father. You're their father. And there wasn't a better father for them. That's why I chose you. Thank you for my children. But even not together, you and I will keep them together. They won't be seeing all this. Kevin Durant, Wiz Khalifa, Lil Fizz, your friend, with my no. Now, I'm not saying that she takes it, but I'm saying that's how I would move forward. Secondly, how I would move forward. If I was dating all these guys, I wouldn't put it out there for him. And I'm not trying to hurt my ex-boyfriend. This is what I'm saying about that. People don't know how to end properly, end respectfully. You know why not? They never did it while they were in it. There's not a single ex-boyfriend you could call that would say a bad thing about me. Not one. Even the ones I gave it to. They would not. Because I was respectful to them, loving to them, there for them, elevated them, pushed them to get that next best thing. I'm your girl. So see what you're not going to do. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. You set that perimeter into your, was that bossy the way I said? No, that's not bossy. I know how to love. You need to know how to love in an honorable way. You wouldn't have a dating history like that. Where people are basically saying, well, you want something? Yeah, April does that. And she could do that thing. She could do that thing. And all of this is nasty. To me. I'm sorry. The truth is the truth. The femininity of that, I don't care how beautiful the person is on the outside, the femininity of that is not what keeps and attracts a man. That's why she has such a passage. The next guy, nobody wants to stay with that. I don't care. She's beautiful to look at. Nobody wants, you see them staying. She's with Tay Diggs, and Tay Diggs just left her. You see, this is what I'm saying to that. The essence of the beauty is what's missing, and people don't seem to know how. They think they can what I call Kardashianize it. Use the beauty and whatever else you got to do and keep it. That never worked. You think that's new? That ain't new. That is not new. Hello, that ain't new. And so I'll end with this because I am kind of tired of the type of these type of topics because my energy doesn't want my personhood wants to address it, but my energy doesn't want to continue. My energy wants to stop here. So I'm going to say this. Even as you date who you date, your personhood should be able to define a better person next time. Not that they are better than your last person, but they are better for you than your last person, is what I'm saying. I've never gone backwards. I've always gone forwards in my day. They were better for me than that last person at that time. Now that last person could have stepped off base. That last person could take their hands off the wheel. That last person could do whatever they did. But it's typically, you're not going to lose the person if you're taking care of the person properly. And all their episodes of love, they're mind, heart, soul, interests, mutual desires, conversations, connecting in conversations, honor, respect, holding of the hands properly and not letting go when you shouldn't let go and saying bye. Okay? Your biggest mistake. Okay? If you've gotten this far, please click like and click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Honor your love. Bye.